What's up, faders, and welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about two dudes, booze, Japan, and the news. And, well, actually, in this episode, number 785, I believe, I'm only doing half of that. It's about Japan and the news. That's it. There's no booze and no two dudes. It's just me here all by myself. I'm just podcasting all by myself again with all you crazy cats out there all over the world. Thank you so much for tuning in. But I do have an excellent show for you guys. A little bit of a preview. I'm going to talk about last week at last week at Tokyo Streets Art Exhibition, and I'm going to talk about the news. Yes, we're going to get into the weekly news. There's so many crazy things that happened here, and so we're going to break down some of the best and most wildest stories that we had this week. And let me tell you, a lot of these stories are pretty crazy, so please enjoy this whole episode all the way to the very end. Okay, well, let's break down Tokyo Streets. Now, if you listened to 2 episodes ago, I interviewed Adam, who's the godfather of Tokyo Streets, which is dominantly a photography art exhibition. And anyway, this time it was a photography, art, and miscellaneous exhibition, and it was at the Shinjuku WPU Gallery Hotel Restaurant Building, which is an absolutely fantastic place. Oh my goodness. The WPU is located just right kitty cat corner to Shinjuku Station. You can be there within like 5 minutes, and it is absolutely spectacular. The rooms are amazing, the food is incredible, and their craft beer is absolutely delish. So I highly recommend that you go there. And another thing that's really cool about this place is that they have art exhibitions and nightclub events and DJ events and performances and stuff on their second floor. They have this huge space or whatever, and it is absolutely fantastic. And last week, Adam had Tokyo Streets there, and I exhibited some of my work, which you can see behind me there. And I met so many very cool, very incredible photographers and other artists. It was such a fun exhibition. Wow, everybody was just so outgoing and so positive and so happy and friendly, and everybody was buying each other drinks and coffee and food, and everybody was just having a good time throughout the whole entire week. It was absolutely fantastic. And I'll tell you one thing about photographers. They take photos. So I think my portrait was taken like maybe like 10 times or something. So I have like some of the best photographers in Tokyo who took my portrait, doing all sorts of crazy like fashion poses and poses where I'm like kind of like smoking a cigarette or something. It's really cool. It was fantastic. And I'll post those on probably the Instagram page. So follow us on Instagram. We're there. Oh, speaking of following, thank you everybody that's been supporting Got Faded Japan on Patreon. That is so awesome. It really means the world to us because it keeps the lights on and keeps either beer or coffee in our cups. So thank you so much. And if you want to support us, go down into the show notes. We got the Patreon link. Just click on it. I think you can donate like $1 or $5 or something like that. It is really cool. And we got tons of free stuff that we give out to you. I guess it's not free if you're a Patreon guy. But anyway, we got tons of stuff there that you can get. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Tokyo Streets was absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh, what a great time. I met so many very inspirational people, and and I exhibited my latest artwork, which is this stuff right behind me. And as you guys know, I do a lot of artwork, the SPILT ink, that's me. And my artwork is mostly pop sick art, but this is a little bit different. This is pop sick abstract. So basically I took the pop sick technique and method or my style, and I kind of made more abstract art with it. And the concept of this artwork behind me is time and how important time is. So I tried to visualize what time would look like with like colors and movements and shapes, and this is what I came up with. And it's really, really cool. And all these paintings are black light paintings. Isn't that cool? And everybody that bought a painting got a free black light. So if you do want to buy one of these paintings, yes, they're on my website and you get a free black light. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, but yeah, I got a lot of great attention, a lot of positive attention with these pieces, and yeah, a lot of people liked them and talked about them and stuff, and yeah, they're absolutely fantastic, and yeah, I can't say enough good things about the WPU and about Tokyo Streets. It was such a great time, and yeah, if you come to Japan and like if you have the, I guess if you have the free time, I know when you come here, there's so many things to do, but if you do have the availability to go to a Tokyo Streets or to visit the WPU or even stay there, I highly recommend it. Absolutely, hands down. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's where I was all week long. And yeah, it was fantastic. Oh my goodness. Kind of an interesting thing. When you're at an art exhibition for like a full week, you're pretty much all your focus is on that exhibition. You're not doing anything. You're not like watching any movies, hanging out with friends outside of the exhibition. You're not reading the news or anything like that, whatever. So all the news that I have from today is from like this last week from today and stuff. And oh my gosh, a lot of crazy stuff happened in the news. I guess there was an earthquake in Russia where there's like a massive tsunami warning that went from I guess Hokkaido all the way to like Hawaii. Holy smokes, that's crazy. I hope everybody's okay out there. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get into the news. Okay, so what I have here is I have five of the most wild stories that I found in the news. And let me just pull this up. Da, 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 da. At least I had it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Boom. Okay, so faders, if you've been watching this show or listening to this podcast for years and years and years, you do know that we cover the news. But as of late, I've been interviewing cool people who are doing awesome things here in Japan, and that's been very, very successful. A lot of people like that, and I also covered like a lot of bands and like had some like music mixes from Tokyo and stuff, and that was really popular. Thank you for all the great emails and comments. That was really cool. Thank you very much. Keep them coming if you want. But old school Got Faded Japan, we covered the news. And we've been doing that since 2009, and we've covered every kind of story you can think about. Think of anything that's happened or anything that could happen, and we've covered it. We've covered it all from top to bottom. And we're going to continue doing that from time to time, maybe once every 2 weeks or so. We're going to let the news kind of build up a little bit. We're going to find like the best stories, and then we're going to basically dissect them too, and that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to start off with this interesting story. Mm.
You are liked.
You are liked, wanted.
Liked, wanted, and loved. You are liked, wanted, and loved.
Whoa! Look at all this. Hey, what's up? I'm Johnny, aka the SPILT Ink, the one and only, and today I'm going to make a popsicle painting. I'm really excited to do this. I've got all my paints here. It takes about this much paint to make a popsicle painting, and I've got my two other most important ingredients. Very strong hot coffee. Oh, actually, that's not that hot, but still, it's strong coffee. And I've got punk rock music. With these two things, nothing could go wrong. All right, with that said, let's rock. If you want to get off the beaten path at Tokyo and have an unforgettable experience in Japan, well then, Gamuso welcomes you. Have a drink, enjoy a conversation, and make new friends with the locals at Gamuso. Gamuso provides fun and entertainment of all kinds, from live bands, stand-up comedy performances, to art exhibitions. There's always something exciting happening at Gamuso. Gamuso is located in the heart of Tokyo and just a comfortable 3-minute walk from Asagaya. So come on down to Gamuso. We look forward to meeting you. Okay, hot off the press. Here we go. The story takes place, I think, in Tokyo, but here we go. 16-year-old boy referred to prosecutors for posting photo of prank at sushi restaurant. A 16-year-old boy from Tokyo has been referred to prosecutors for posting a photo of a prank at a Kura sushi restaurant, a major conveyor belt sushi chain here in Japan. He posted it on social media, disrupting the restaurant's operations. According to police, the boy admitted to the charge and quoted him as saying, quote, "I wanted to see the reaction from my friends. I posted it without thinking about the consequences," end quote. The boy, who was a high school student at the time and lives in Kita Ward, is accused of taking a picture of a friend placing a condom in the space for returning plates at Kuda Sushi in Toshima Ward between 10:55 and 11:40 p.m. It's pretty late. On March 28th, and posting the images on X. I still like to call it Twitter, don't you? I like Twitter sounds better than X. Oh my gosh! So this guy basically put a condom on one of those plates at a one of those kantan sushi restaurants where the sushi conveyors go around. You can pull the sushi like a little pull it off the conveyor belt. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, he put a condom on there. That's kind of funny. I mean, it's bad. It's terrible. I mean, a restaurant could get shut down for something like this. But yeah, it's it's kind of fun. The photo went viral with more than 10,000 views in less than 24 hours. 10,000 views? Is that viral? I thought viral is 1,000,000 views. Is it really 10,000? I mean, if so, I've got a lot of viral videos on Instagram. Not TikTok, though. Okay, the prank forced the restaurant to close temporarily to clean up all the plates and to respond to inquiries from people who saw the post. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Oh, yeah, they lost a lot of money. The boy was charged with obstructing business by fraudulent means. Ooh. He won't do time, but he'll probably get a hefty fine for that one. Okay, next story. Man arrested after walking along street with his lower body exposed. Oh boy, well, I'll tell you what, faders, it is hot here in Tokyo. Very hot. I mean, it's not really, I would never take off my pants or anything like that, but oh my gosh, I would definitely wear a tank top. That's as far as I get. Tank top and shorts. Police in Ebitsu, Hokkaido have arrested a 59-year-old unemployed man on suspicion of public indecency after he was walking along the street with his lower body exposed. Police officers patrolling the area. Is that a bad day at the job? A police officer patrolling the area in a car saw the man and arrested him on the spot at around 2 a.m. Monday, Hokkaido Broadcasting Corp reported. According to police, the man was wearing clothes on the upper half of his body, shoes and socks, but no pants or underwear. He was just free balling. Police said no alcohol or other substances were detected on the man. Oh my gosh, that guy was just hot. So hot. Oh my gosh. That's pretty crazy. Okay, next story. Motorized kick scooter violations nearly doubled in the number of motorized kick scooters in Japan. Okay, yes, I don't need to read this whole article. It's a huge article, but yes, you know those electric scooters that you see all over Tokyo or all over Japan? Yeah, they go through red lights. They go on the opposite side of traffic, and they're kind of a menace, to be honest. Especially if you're riding a bike. Oh my God, so many times I've almost gotten hit by one of those guys too. Yeah, they just don't look where they're going. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah. So basically, the title of this article sums the whole thing up, and it's like 2 pages long. So let's move forward. Aha. Okay, here's a good one. Man arrested for selling AI colorized pirated 1954 Godzilla film. Okay, this story took place in one of my favorite cities, Osaka. Aishiteru. Mwah. A man in Osaka Prefecture has been arrested for allegedly selling a pirated version of the 1954 black and white film Godzilla, which he apparently colorized using artificial intelligence. Oh man, faders. I tell you what, buckle up because we're going to see a lot more AI crime coming up in the future because it's just like with this new technology, there's going to be more opportunities for people to do bad things. And I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, here we go. A 66-year-old part-time worker is accused of having sold the DVD, which features the iconic fire-breathing, city-stomping giant reptilian monster for 2,980 yen to a man in Tokyo last November. It's kind of cheap, isn't it? It's kind of cheap, I guess. For a DVD, I thought DVDs are more expensive. I thought they'd be like gosen yen, 5,000 yen or so. Huh. Oh. Police suspected the man used AI equipment software to add color and produce the DVD. I wonder what it looked like. It probably looked pretty cool. The man was arrested on Monday and has admitted to the charge saying, quote, I sold it knowing it was a crime, end quote. Oh, so he knew he was breaking the law. I didn't know it was illegal. Well, I guess we know now. Now we know not to do this. He is also believed to have sold about 1,500 fake DVDs, ranging from 3,000 yen to 300,000 yen. So basically $30 to $300. See, I thought that's more of a realistic number. Online on an online flea market website from January 2024 to May 2025, earning at least 1.7 million yen. Oh, wow. Geez, that's a lot. He has advertised the films as being quote unquote legal and masterpieces colored by AI. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, this guy's not going to be doing any more AI because, yeah, he's probably going to go to jail for this. Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. Oh man, never mess with Godzilla, okay? Never ever do it. Leave Godzilla alone. All right, moving forward. Man arrested for trespassing in female colleague's apartment with duplicate key, stealing her clothes. Ooh, Tomoko! She always wears the best things. Oh man. Police in Kawasaki, Kanagawa Prefecture have arrested a 27-year-old man on suspicion of trespassing and theft after he entered a female colleague's apartment with an unauthorized duplicate key and stole some of her clothes and other items. According to police, Yuki Muri, an office worker, was quoted as saying, quote, I had feelings for her. I wanted to make her feel bad because she ignored my line messages, end quote, Senki Shimbun reported. You wanted to make her feel bad, so you stole her blouse, her skirt, her socks, her shoes? Never take a girl's shoes, trust me. Police said the man is accused of breaking into the women's apartment in Ota Ward at around midnight on March 30th. He allegedly stole 6 items, including underwear, lip balm, and a miniature security camera. Ugh, gosh, underwear and lip balm? This guy's a sicko. Police said the man saw the manufacturer and number of the key in the woman's bag at their workplace and then had a duplicate key made. He is believed to have gone into the woman's apartment more than 20 times since last August. Oh my God, that is so creepy. Super creepy. Capital C. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'll tell you what, faders, man. If you live in a house, an apartment, if you live in any place other than a tent, when you lock your door, make sure you do that chain, okay? Make sure you do that chain, double chain it, double lock it, triple lock it. Make sure all your windows and everything is locked because when you're sleeping, man, I mean, you're kind of vulnerable. So make sure everything's all locked up, you know? I mean, get a dog. Dogs wake up. They always wake up. If somebody's walking around the corner of your house, your dog's gonna bark. It happens all the time. I used to have a dog. My dog, oh my gosh, my dog hated everybody. Oh my goodness. Mailmen, pizza delivery men, any kind of a man. My dog would always bark. So yes, get yourself a dog. Dogs are great. They're cute. They're wonderful. Okay, more than 300 photos of the interior of the women's apartment were found on Mura's smartphone. Oh my God, super creep. Super creep. Oh my God. It kind of reminds me of that David Lynch movie, Lost Highway. Remember that movie? Where like the guy woke up and he got out of bed and stuff, and he opened up his front door and he saw a VHS tape. He's like, what, a VHS tape? And of course, this is in the 90s. So he took the VHS tape and he popped it in the VHS player and he played it. And basically, it was like video of him and his wife sleeping. Oh man, that is disturbing, but that's kind of like what's happening here. Ugh. The woman who was in her 20s became suspicious when she noticed her underwear missing and a security camera was stolen. Oh my goodness, yeah. God, that is so creepy. So she had a security camera in her apartment, which means she probably thought somebody was coming into her place when she wasn't there. Oh man. But shouldn't like the footage go directly to her phone? Couldn't she see like the man come in and take the security? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder how they busted this guy. Probably from the security camera. There we go. Okay, moving on. Here we go. 200 kilograms of cherries worth 1 million yen stolen in Yamagata Prefecture. Huh. 1 million yen worth of cherries. Pop the cherry, cherry, pop, pop the cherry. Okay, stupid joke. Around 200 kilograms of premium cherries worth around 1 million yen have been stolen from an orchard in northeastern Japan, police said on Monday. Of these 67 cherry trees at the orchard in Kaminoyama, Yamagata Prefecture, only the popular Sato Nishiki variety trees, which number around 50, have been stripped of their fruit according to prefectural police. Wow, so that basically means that this guy right here was a mastermind, whoever did it and stuff. He knew exactly where to go and what to take. This is like something that should be like in a movie or something, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, the 74-year-old male owner of the orchard noticed the theft at around 5 a.m. Sunday and called the police later in the afternoon. He was quoted as saying there had been no sign of disturbance when he last checked the trees around noon Friday. Oh my God, this poor guy, he's 74 years old. He's a farmer. He's probably been a farmer his whole life. Being a farmer is not an easy job. I don't care where you go, where you live, what you grow. Being a farmer is not easy. There's so much to worry about. You got to worry about like climate, economy, ecology. You got to worry about everything and stuff. You got to worry about, oh my God, like bugs and stuff coming in and eating your cherries or whatever. I mean, gosh, the last thing you want is a bug eating your cherry. Trust me. Okay. Dumb joke, but whatever. But anyway, my heart goes out for this guy. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh my gosh. I think farmers need to get more cameras. That's what you need. Cameras. Okay, all right. Next story. Wow, we're covering a lot of news today. Holy smokes, this is great. Okay, moving forward. 4 men arrested on charges using curry spices as weapons in robbery attempt. I'll tell you what. At first, I thought this was hilarious, but then I remembered not too long ago, me and my old co-host Tom, we did the Japanese spicy curry challenge where we got the spiciest curry and we ate it and we tried to see how long we could go without drinking any beer. And I'll tell you one thing, man, the super spicy curry that's here in Japan is no joke. It is absolutely no joke. It even says on the box, not for senior citizens or children, okay? It is strong, so strong. But it's also kind of delicious. It's got flavor to it. So it's not just overpoweringly spicy, but it's spicy but delicious. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Okay, moving forward. In many societies, food is one of the first touch points people have with foreign cultures. True. And so in Japan, mentions of India will almost always bring to mind thoughts of curry and other aromatic examples of Indian cuisine. So it's both startling and yet also sort of within the imagination that 4 men have been arrested on assault charges in which the weapon used was cooking spices. Here we go. Let's jump into it. At around 3:20 in the afternoon on March 14th, a 52-year-old Japanese man was walking on the street in the town of Yokoshikawa, Saitama Prefecture, when he was approached by a group of 4 Indian and Nepalese men who according to the Saitama Prefectural Police, attempted to steal the business bag he was carrying. Rather than brandishing a knife, baseball bat, or any other form of weapon used by criminals in firearms strict Japan, the attackers instead smeared powdered cooking spices, quote, of the sort used in curry, end quote, according to reports on the man's face, into his eyes, in an attempt to blind and seduce him. The victim was able to fight back, though hanging on to his bag and yelling loudly until the attackers gave up and fled the scene. It was a pretty blazing plan, but the would-be robbers apparently had reason to think this could be a very big score for them. The man they attacked is the president of a dispatch worker staffing service company, which one of the attackers, a 31-year-old Indian man who lives in Ibaraki Prefecture, was an employee of at the time. So basically these guys, they attempted to rob the boss of the company that they worked at. Stupid on top of stupid on top of stupid. Okay, moving forward. On that day, the president was in Yoshikawa to make salary payments to workers dispatched by his company, and apparently makes such payments in cash, and so had roughly 7.8 million yen in cash in his bag. Oh man, 7.8 million yen is like, it's like $70,000. And the guy's just walking around in a bag with a backpack or something. Oh my God. Literally a bag of money. He's like walking around like the Monopoly guy. Oh my God. Okay, so, and so had roughly 7.8 million yen in cash in his bag. Investigators believe the attackers knew the man would have such substantial amount of money on him while he was in Yoshikawa, which is why they decided to make their move in the middle of the afternoon. The victim was taken to the hospital where he received medical treatment for the inflammation of his eyes, but does not appear to have suffered permanent vision damage from the attack. Saitama Prefectural Police are using security camera footage, have identified and arrested the 4 men and believe they were involved in the attack on charges of assault and attempted robbery. Oh my gosh, that was kind of difficult to read, to be honest, but holy smokes. These guys, what were they thinking, man? In today's world, especially in Japan, there's cameras everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's CCTV. Like, I mean, in my neighborhood, almost like in every single block, there's like CCTV cameras, right? I mean, you're basically monitored from the time you leave your apartment to the time you enter your office or wherever you're working or something like that. I mean, when you go on the trains, CCTV. Taxis, CCTV, restaurants, Starbucks, any kind of comic book shop, CCTV, 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 CCTV. Holy smokes. And the last story, the girl that was sleeping, that was getting robbed or whatever, she had a CCTV, well, I don't know if it's a CC, but she had a camera in her place. We are being filmed wherever we go. So yeah, these guys are pretty stupid on top of stupid. Oh my gosh. Robbing the boss. Oh man. Stupid. Okay, here we go. Speaking of stupid, this is the last story. And I think we're going to go out with a bang. This is good. Okay, here we go. 8 people arrested for being fake fortune tellers as opposed to real fortune tellers. Well, I wonder if they saw this mess coming. Let's see. An interesting arrest was made by the Tokyo Metropolitan Police in which 8 men and women were accused of defrauding at least 10 people across Japan out of a total of exceeding 50 million yen. Oh my God, 50 million yen. That's a lot of money. They did this by operating a, quote, fake fortune telling website, end quote, and giving people fortunes such as, quote, you will definitely win the lottery today, end quote. Oh my gosh, you will definitely win the lottery today? I don't know. I mean, if that's not true. Nobody wins the lottery. They were reported by a woman in her 70s who had been using the fake fortune-telling website since May 2024 and made over 350 money transfers throughout the course of 10 months that totaled 7.37 million yen. Oh my God. Oh my God. While it's good to see fraudsters getting what they deserve and the preservation of, oh God, I can't read today. What's going on? The prevention of other people being victimized by them. There's something bothering me about this case. Let's see if the online comments can pinpoint problems here. Okay, so now we got a bunch of comments from people that have been commenting on this article. Quote, the lottery is kind of a fraud too, in a way, end quote. Okay, I agree. Quote, well, it's not a fraud. The lottery's gambling. That's what it is. Okay, next. Quote, these kinds of people will never stop taking money from others unless the penalties are heavier, end quote. That's true. Okay, next quote. Quote, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 350 times, well, you know, end quote. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, moving forward. There's so many quotes. I'll read one more. Okay, quote, do all fortune tellers do what they did, end quote. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, I mean, how can you tell the difference between a real fortune teller and a fraudulent fortune teller? I mean, if they tell you to do something and you do it and like the fortune doesn't happen, it doesn't come true. I mean, doesn't that happen all the time? Like you're going to find love next week or in October it's going to be a great year for you or month for you or whatever you do, don't eat raw fish next week or something. You know, I mean, they always tell you weird stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, anybody out there, have you guys ever had any interesting situations with a fortune teller? I mean, I've been to a couple of fortune tellers, just not for anything serious, but just for fun. But yeah, I went to one fortune teller when I first came to Japan, and that was in 1998, I think, when I first came to Japan. I was in Shibuya, and there's a fortune teller, and I thought it'd be kind of cool. So I went to the fortune teller with my friend, and my friend was translating for me because I couldn't understand any Japanese at the time. And the fortune teller told me that, well, I'm going to live a long time, but I'm going to have problems with my stomach. Oh my God, I've got colitis. I do have problems with my stomach. And I think I have lived kind of a long time. I'm looking forward to live. Oh my God. Okay, that fortune teller was true. That was a true one. Oh my gosh, that was a diamond. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Okay, so maybe some fortune tellers are true. Okay, you just got to find them, I guess. And then, okay, so wow, that's interesting. I never thought about that. Yeah, wow. And the fortune teller actually pointed towards this area where I've got colitis. Wow. Huh. Didn't really think about that until now. That's crazy. Okay, well, yeah, wow. Okay, and I had a friend that was really much involved into whatchamacallit, those tarot cards. And so every so often, I would hang out with my friend. I'm like, yo, do my fortune for today. And he'd do my fortune, he'd do the cards and stuff, And yeah, they were pretty accurate. They're pretty accurate, I guess. They're pretty interesting. I mean, they're general. They weren't specific. He never told me that I would win the lottery today. Or spend all your money at the racetrack and get lucky number 7. Lucky number 7 is the way to go. No, he never said anything like that. Okay, well, anyway, so this website shut down. These guys are probably going to go to jail for a bit. And yeah, they're definitely going to have to pay that money back one way or another. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's see. And that is the news that we have. Oh, man, faders. Well, I hope you enjoyed the news. Yeah, we're going to do the news maybe once every 2 weeks or so. And in between, while I'm doing the news, we're going to interview cool people who are doing awesome things here in Japan. So if you're in Japan right now, if you're coming to Japan and stuff, and if you're doing something awesome, or if you're having an adventure or something like that, you want to be on the podcast, I'd love to have you on. Send Got Faded Japan a message through our Instagram. And yes, we're all over SNS. Instagram is probably the biggest one that we do because, it's updated every single day. Oh, no, well, almost every single day. We try our best here at Got Faded Japan. We need more interns. Saito-san! You don't do jack anymore. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, faders. But thank you very much for tuning in to this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. Yes, if you do want to buy any of the SPILT Inc.'s art, just go down to the show notes. There's a link right there that goes to the website and to the Instagram and all that stuff. This fine art behind me here will be there. It's absolutely fantastic. It comes with a black light. Woo! Pretty cool. And also, if you just want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. As I said before, just go down in the show notes and it's all there. Absolutely. Faders, thank you very much. And we look forward to fading with you again. Have a wonderful day and take care of each other. Peace.